What's up, guys? Today I've got an exciting little adventure. I am riding, there we go, an Ibis Oso. This is a demo bike. The Ibis rep dropped off a bunch of demo bikes at my local bike shop, and so I'm taking this thing out for a spin. This is my first time on an e-mountain bike. So I've pedaled around some of the Aventins real briefly, but I've never ridden an e-mountain bike, especially never ridden anything like this on a trail. So I am super stoked to give this a shot. So this will kind of be a review of the Oso, but it will also be a review of just e-bikes in general, and kind of my first reactions of how they handle on the trail versus a regular mountain bike. So let's get going. So starting the climb, I've just got this thing in eco mode, and part of that reason is when I picked the bike up, the Ibis rep was there, and apparently they forgot the charger at the last bike shop. So they don't have a charger, so I don't want to eat up all the juice for everybody. So take it a little bit easy, but it's not too bad. Like, I'm still having to put in some effort, but I'm going pretty fast right now, so we'll just keep trucking along. Another thing that's going to be a little different for me is this has the SRAM transmission system. I've never ridden that before, so just messing around with it a little bit. It seems pretty nice, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm about halfway up this fire road climb, and one of the things that I really notice is I feel like I'm still just riding a normal bike. My effort is significantly less, but when I get onto the flats, I upshift. When it gets a little steeper, I downshift. I think probably the main difference is when I hit a little rut, like right here, I have a tendency to pedal a little harder just because I'm so used to that kind of stuff slowing me down. And when I pedal, that extra effort, the motor seems to read that, and then it puts out more energy. So it's a lot easier to kind of get through some of that rougher stuff. But for the sustained climb, it really doesn't feel a whole lot different, just a little less perceived effort. All right, to the first stopping point, and I did that climb in just under 27 minutes. Normally takes me about 25 minutes, or sorry, it normally takes me about 35 to 40 minutes on my Ripmo, and that's when I'm not really trying to push it hard. Having beat that by more than 5 minutes, just running eco mode most of the way up, it looks like that ate up about 1 bar of battery out of 5. But still, it didn't use that much battery to get all the way up here in eco mode, so pretty stoked about that. Now, what I want to do is test out the single track climbing capabilities. I'll just bump this up into sport mode, and we're going to see how we do climbing some trail. So that's where I feel like this bike's really going to shine. Oh yeah. So if you don't know what trail this is section number 2 of 007. Oh man, oh, saved it. This is a single black diamond trail. Oh, pedal strike. Whew. And even though I am in the sport mode, it's still a decent amount of effort getting up this. I could probably downshift, and that would help. All right, this is where it gets really interesting. This is the section that I'm pretty excited about for coming down. Oh man, I just kind of like launched up that and then kind of got thrown off my line. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this motor makes this trail so much more forgiving when you're on a climb. You still gotta watch out for the off-camber stuff. But this is still way more forgiving. I've climbed this trail a few times recently on my Ritmo AF, and it's a challenge. It's a fun challenge, but it's not easy. This makes it a much more manageable. Whew. That was almost bad. Oh boy, here we go. Nice. Yeah, I would not have made that on my Ritmo right there. All right, made it to the top of the climb, and that was fun. I don't think having this set at a higher range would have made that climb any easier necessarily. I think if you had more power, it probably would have caused more issues than actually being helpful, especially on the real technical stuff. So far, I'm super happy. This thing really, you know, it feels like a real bike, just with extra power. I think that's kind of one of the things that I was worried about never having ridden an e-bike. Is it just kind of like, oh, you're just kind of on the bike and the bike's taking you for a ride? Like, no, it still requires, you know, quite a bit of skill to do the really technical stuff on the climbing. It does make a lot of this more accessible. I made it up to the top of the second section in about the same amount of time it would have taken me to get to the top of the first section, kind of putting out probably about the same amount of effort. So I guess now we'll see how it feels on the downhill. I think we'll keep this in the trail mode. Shift this up. I'm gonna take it kind of easy, just because I don't know this bike and the weight is way different than what I'm used to. So yeah, we'll keep it kind of tame. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have no problems maneuvering this bike even through all this chunky stuff. And then I can put in some power when I want. Pop it off just a little bit there. Oh my gosh. Cleared the creek right back there. Oh wow. This thing feels so awesome. Alright, I'm gonna do the little step down right here. Nice. I didn't think I was going to do that, just with the weight of this bike and everything. I thought I'd be a little too nervous to do it, but no, I feel like I'm riding a normal mountain bike. Still got to watch out for the off-camber stuff. The e-bike does not help you overcome a lack of skill. And I struggle through that section back there on my normal bike, and I just struggled through it on the e-bike. I was worried with the extra weight that I would be afraid of this thing catching in the air, but it's popping off of everything just fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really pushing to catch air. I'm just kind of letting it do what it wants to do. This is way more poppy than I thought it was going to be. There we go. All right, let's see if I can launch it. That was so awesome. Oh, that was great. So first impression after going down section 2 of 007 is, all right, this is a mountain bike, you know. I think in my head, e-bikes didn't ride like mountain bikes. And I never really made that claim because I never really had the chance to try, but that was kind of my assumption. And I mean, this thing moves like a mountain bike, and I almost feel like that extra weight is really helpful in some situations. So we're going to move on to section 1 now, and that's just a fun trail anyways. So I'm really excited to see how this thing rides going down section 1. Again, gonna take it kind of easy, not pushing it too hard. I don't want to crash on a bike that's not mine. But oh my gosh, I love the way this thing rides. Got a little bit of air there. Bike was happy to do it. I was happy to let it do it. A little bit of air there also. Woo! A lot of shit there. Alright, there's a small little bump right here. Ah, nice. Usually I can just kind of glide right into that. No effort, catch air through that whole section. And I was able to. The bike wanted to do it. I didn't have to push it to do it. This section's pretty flat through here. You know, when I start slowing down enough, I don't know how much of it is actually the motor pushing right now. Bugs. Picked the wrong day to forget my riding glasses. All right, first a little rock garden here. Let's see how we do. Nice. Something's rattling. Yeah, that was smooth. Okay, this part is a lot of fun right here. Let's see how we do. Couple drops. Oh yeah, so smooth. See if we can pop it here. Yes. Oh man. I'll be honest, I didn't think I was gonna come out of this ride thinking I would want one of these, but now I totally do. Oh, that was close. Okay, I do feel my balance. I gotta kind of figure that out. It's not like the main balancing, because that feels normal, but just some of those subtle little changes that I'm used to making that'll put my tires exactly where I want them. Not able to do that. Couple of things pop right here. Awesome. There we go, last little bit. So fun, oh my gosh. That was great. All right, made it back. That was such an awesome ride. I'm kind of blown away by this bike. You know, the transmission system, didn't love it, didn't hate it, doesn't make me want to get it, but I mean, this bike overall was just so smooth. You know, I think the Fox 38 up front does a lot for it, so would definitely recommend this bike. I haven't ridden any other e-mountain bikes, but I definitely want to give it a shot now that I've ridden this one and kind of find the subtle differences. But I would be very happy if I owned this bike. So I guess that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you get out there and ride something new, and we'll see you next time.